Leldon's lucky coin. Amulet. Improved saving throws reflex +3. This ordinary gold coin has a small hole drilled through the middle. Okay, and 639 gold. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, Nishka has the Amulet of Vitality. That's
Yes.
reflex 9, 7,
Yeah.
4,
Yes.
9.
Follow me.
Yeah.
I have such
Yes.
sights
Yes.
to show you.
How can I help?
Wonder. Let's see. 6 hit points. But then again, her reflex saves are important with traps.
Yes.
I am listening.
Yes.
I am listening.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone, follow me.
Da-dum-de-dum.
Yes.
Yes.
Guess Lord can have the Amulet of Vitality.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let's give it to
Yes.
Kelgar.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
And let's see, the Cloak of Arachnida. This black garment embroidered with a web-like pattern in silk gives the wearer many of the abilities of a spider. The cloak also grants immunity to entrapment by web spells or webs of any sort. Cloaks of this type are common in the Underdark and are almost standard raiment for drow priestesses. Saving throws against poison +2, spell immunity, web, and use web 1 use per day. Our charisma modifier would, however, drop to 3 with that if we switched. I think
How can I help?
we'll give that to Nishka. And as long as she has it, yeah, we can use the web from there. Okay.
Yes.
I guess we are leaving then. Yeah, I meant to say the least spell mantle if... Can...
Yes.
Nope, Eleni can't use it either, so... Yeah, Lord can keep it for now. Oh yeah, not that way. The other way. Dum de dum. Let's get the hell out of here. Ta-da!
I'm telling you, I heard something.
And I'm telling you, it's the wind blowing between your ears. Let's finish our rounds then.
Hey, the door's open.
Oh gods! The coin! The one he stole from the demon girl!
Who's gonna tell?
One of us has to tell him.
So a thief slipped in under your nose? I'm glad you told me. And this thief was kind enough to leave a note. How considerate. So, Nishka, war, is it?
Yes, it is. Come get some. Okay then. That was surprisingly easy. Well, let's see if Nishka has anything to say about the
What's going on?
latest development. Nothing. Huh, let's keep moving then. And yeah. Let's go this way. Not sure if it's any faster, but meh. Yeah. Hello there, Deacon. Come on, guys. Get up here. Thank you. Let's sell some stuff. Yeah, not
Yes.
you. Eleni's bags are empty. Yeah, we haven't got any new crafting materials.
Yeah?
Okay, let's see. Screw the light. We'll equip that on someone, but not Nishka, however. Why haven't I sold the chain shirt? I'm not entirely sure. We'll sell that. Gloves of the minstrel. Oh yeah, they were for a bard. But wait, I have 2 studded leather armors, +1s, yeah. And a regular rapier, let's sell those. Yep. So so that's worth less than 1 gold piece, okay. Well, the robe of electrical resistance isn't. 2000 gold. Fine. Let's put the studded leather armor back in. Okay, thank you. Let's see.
I am listening.
Yes?
475.
Yes.
558. I'd say that it's quite clear that
Yes.
as Lord will be more in melee as
I am listening.
Eleni and the like, so I think we'll
Follow me!
Yes.
equip that ring on Lord. Yep. Okay then. Who needs torches? Was it this one? Yes, it was. Okay, yes. We didn't see any hostile creatures around here. I think it's safe to rest before we go in. Although I think it's pretty pointless. Yeah, I don't remember if I said this earlier, but we are getting close to the point from where this will be 100% blind, as I think it was one of the upcoming jobs that we'll get from Devrie to where I've played on my earlier playthrough attempt. Axel is waiting for you inside. We'll speak further when you're through. Tread carefully when speaking with him. Axel may see himself as a businessman, but he can be just as dangerous as any street fighter. Okay, Sonny Chiba. Thanks for the advice. I've heard enough of his lectures to last a lifetime, but know that there is always a hidden agenda to them. Just be alert. Fine. Huh, empty. And empty. What's the point of those then? Here is Axel, and he's injured. Tall and gaunt, Axel looks the sort of man that brooks no insolence or insubordination from anyone. He has eyes like a hawk, and even when at rest he seems to hold himself taut as a bowstring, ready to spring at any moment. Wow. Saving time. Hello.
So now that you are here, perhaps you'd care to tell me who you are.
Nope, I'm just going to turn my back on you. And who in the Nine Hells do you think you are, Mr. High and Mighty?
Spirit. How surprising and unimpressive.
Yes, you are.
Thankfully, you're here despite that. I know you seek entrance to Blacklake, where Lord Dalrin was murdered. Yet that does not deter your efforts, despite the potential risk. And as you served Moya to get entrance into Blacklake, another murder occurs. Lord Brennick. Naturally, I begin to suspect your visit may not be a coincidence.
Oh, really? Aren't you a smart one? And besides you, Mr. High and Mighty and running everything and knowing everything, don't you know who's been killing the nobles?
Not yet. We know who isn't responsible, which is why I have allowed you to come here. We suspect a rogue mage of some sort, and despite the credence I give to rumor, I suspect the mention of demons may have some truth to it. But suffice to say, getting into Blacklake is no simple matter, and while it is within our power, it would cost much. So the question is, how much can you offer?
How much is your life worth to you? Were my efforts at the docks not enough? If not, what more must I do?
Yes, I'm sure you think you solved our problems at the docks, which is why you're working the streets, and I own them. Burning down the Watch headquarters? You think that'll increase profits? If so, you're more of a fool than Moya is.
I don't think anything. I did because I was led to believe that doing that would get me to Black Lake. And besides, to take control, somebody has to be shoved aside.
So it may seem to you.
Stop pointing
as
at me.
it stands, I'll need to make sure we're all well armed from now on. Because not even all the gold in a dragon's hall is going to keep the watch off our back now. Between this and the murders in Black Lake, they'll need someone to swing from the gallows. And unless you fix this problem you made, the one swinging is going to be you.
Ha! I would love to see that. Well, fine, I'll handle it. If we need to be well armed, where do we get the weapons?
In time. Patience.
I don't have time.
The key to a solid business arrangement is understanding, getting along. Everyone recognizing their responsibilities and fulfilling them without the need for bloodshed. Perhaps you think I'm some thug that'd stab a barkeep for his last copper at closing time.
Yep.
That it? That is not my way, as long as I'm able to tax him instead.
What, you have aspirations to join the nobility or the church?
I prefer things to be handled cleanly. Gold will still go missing, but I don't want anyone losing their life in the transaction. It makes it harder to bleed them later. The incident with the City Watch building has convinced me that I need to involve myself directly with our operations. To do that, I need Moya closer to me. I may disapprove of her methods, but she has her skills. With me as a counterweight, perhaps we can achieve our goals without dramatic displays of our reach.
And what does this have to do with me exactly?
Moya has told me of your encounter with Luskins. They are a complication to our affairs in the docks, and a symptom. I need someone to keep things under control.
What do you want me to do?
The Hounds of the City Watch have been attempting to re-establish their presence in the docks. In particular, their captain, Bralena, is under pressure from the Council. What happens in the alleys of Neverwinter is going to happen no matter what the Watch does to try and crush it. So my preference is we keep it civil. Of course, it helps to get your point across if you carry sharpened steel.
Oh, you think?
And we have a shipment of weapons coming into the docks. But not enough men to make sure it's safe. So I want you to show me what you're made of by making sure that steel gets safely to us, without hounds sniffing us out, with barely a ripple to show where you've been. You're the one I'm picking to make sure it gets where it needs to go. Report to Moya. She'll tell you where you're to meet the shipment and where it needs to go.
Why isn't Moya handling this by herself?
Because I want the shipment to get there quietly, without any watch bodies washing up in the harbor.
Huh.
Politics and balance are something Moya hasn't quite grasped, and it's something one must understand to hold on to power in this city. Now go. She's no doubt waiting for you, chomping at her leash.
Well, how do you think I'm going to deal with the watch if not, killing them? You're not too bright, are you, Axel?
I've given you your assignment, and I don't like repeating myself. Go see Moya. She'll tell you what needs to be done.
You related to Michelle of the Resistance? Listen carefully, for I will say this only once. So you're to keep watch over the docks now, is it? Don't think this puts us as equals. No, I don't. I'm way above you. Remember that I still control the district. You'll merely be handling the more mundane task of keeping it under control. Actually, I'll handle things as I see fit. You will handle things as Axel and I see fit. Our hold on the district is not yet firm, and we can't afford anyone acting without our knowledge. Axel obviously approved of you, which means our mission can continue as originally planned. Where do I fit in? He didn't explain the situation to you? Wait, don't tell me. The fob was too engrossed explaining his philosophy to bore you with the details. Yeah, that's about right. I've heard his speech too many times. Better you hear it than me. I've stopped listening or caring. Yeah, I did too, just now. So again, I am left to do the planning and the execution. Very well, let us begin. I've arranged for a shipment of weapons to be delivered to us at the docks. You're to make sure the weapons arrive at our warehouse safely. Expecting trouble? I thought you said the watch would stay clear of us from now on. It is not the watch that I am concerned with. I'm certain you will deal with any hounds you come across appropriately. The weapons are being smuggled through a section of the district known as the Back Alley. Not a colorful name, but accurate enough. The area is still rough and difficult to control, but it is free of prying eyes and witnesses. Well, why the concern? Surely your men can take care of a few street gangs, or are they that worthless? There have been complications. A few skullcrackers to escort the weapons shipment will not suffice. There are rivals, the few who are left, who would love to get their hands on the weapons. In addition, I've heard the watch has posted extra guards in the alley. An unfortunate development, but manageable. Sounds like there's an informant in your organization. The presence of the watch leads me to believe that there's a turncoat amongst my men, and when I find him, he'll be days dying. Can I join in the fun? In the meantime, the shipment cannot be delayed, and this is our best opportunity to take care of our remaining rivals, and the watch. Meet at the entrance to the back alley and make sure the shipment arrives safely at our warehouse. The wagon moves slowly with all that weight, so you'd best make sure that the way is clear. I don't want anything stopping it from reaching the warehouse. I'm trusting you to make sure this operation goes smoothly. If you pull this off, there'll be no one in the docks who can stand against us. Very well then.